Hello, I'm Jonathan and I run Tomo Bikes. We build bespoke steel bikes, do repairs, paint jobs, make accessories, racks, handlebars, stuff like that. I'm not a videographer, so this is all an experiment. It's a new YouTube channel for us, so looking forward to how that turns out. We run brazing training, frame building training occasionally, one-on-one basis. I've been building frames for over 10 years. I did a course at Downland Cycles, which is unfortunately no longer running, and built a first frame, a cross frame and fork. I then built things for myself, my commuter, a mountain bike, a fixie, and then bikes for my family. So I've got 3 sons, they all ended up with a bike. My wife had a bike. And then friends, and ultimately then businesses, working with a few a manufacturer, and worked with a couple of shops. We built a bike for the Adventure Scholarship when that started, and then a few more for that shop in London. We also paint our own frames or other people's. Got some paint facilities here, normally doing automotive wet paint, but we do kind of Raptor. It's a tough finish for mountain bikes or commuters or cargo bikes or stuff like that. And we also have suppliers we work with for powder coating. The name Tomo came from my son. It's my eldest son's nickname. When we were looking for a name for the company, I quite liked the idea of having something that was based on my name. And my surname's Thompson, so that's how we ended up with Tomo. And Thompson Bicycles already exists in the States, so couldn't use that one. The idea for the YouTube channel came from a couple of projects that we were involved with recently. One was for an e-bike company that wanted to get some people that painted bikes to paint one of their bikes for them, which we did, and part of that project was to create some videos of both riding them and doing the paint process. So we ended up with some videos that we thought we could use to help start the channel. The other was being involved in a tour bike film with a production company called Swamp Films. Had a really interesting process of being involved with them and creating the film and see behind the camera, and it kind of took away some of the mystique, I suppose, of producing films, doing recording, and ultimately to spend some time on film, get a bit more comfortable with being this side of the camera, which takes some getting used to. So so those two helped a lot in both creating a little bit of content that we'll upload to the channel, and just kind of getting comfortable with the process. So hopefully that will help in creating this channel. We have lots of ideas for upcoming videos, but if you see things or there's things that you want to see, just let us know in the comments and we'll try and do those. We'll definitely be doing some riding, playing with the Insta360 camera. This was out at Swinley Forest earlier or last year, should I say, out on the fat bike. There will definitely also be some dog packing. Take the hound out in his very own carriage. We wanted to do some bike design ideas, maybe some prototyping, go through things like BikeCAD that create these pictures, and then take those through to the finished kind of riding bike, and hopefully out on some events with those. I've got some ideas for some brazing training. We do some courses, so cover some of those, and then into actually making stuff. So one of the things we do is make racks. So we've got some videos lined up with some of the recent projects on rack making we've done, and we can make these as long or as short as you like. It obviously takes a long time to do some of this work, so some of these could be long. And likewise, frame building. So some either being repairs or some fun projects like these, tool bike making, or modifying or repairing frames that we do. This is a set from a folding tool bike build we did to take to the Brazing Handmade Bike Show in 2024, based on a bike that was produced by Paul Brodie. It was a replica of something, a giraffe bike from 1890 something or other. Really nice, fun project. Get the folding mechanism working, and a little bit complicated, but yeah, good fun to do that. But there'll also be some, normal frames, plenty of gravel frames. We've got a few. I think got 2 race bikes lined up to do, 2 more gravel bikes lined up to do in the next few months. So those should make it to video, and this is kind of the final product of that little lot that went to Scotland last year. And we did painting as well, a little bit more difficult to video sometimes. Some of this kind of wet paint project for Andre a couple of years ago, I think. That was my folding gravel bike, but some of the things we've done with either spray drop bike, or just wet painting or powder coating. And then some accessory builds. We build cargo forks. We've got some more of those to build, so there'll be some videos on that, no doubt. That and things like stems, handlebars, whatever other accessories. And then we will get the race team going again, hopefully. No, we've got plans to do some stuff in the UK, in Europe again. Sam, bless him, doing well last year. Supporting him again this year, so we'll be off to Berlin shortly, and hopefully some more stuff doing that. And then once Mrs. Tomo gets back on the bike, we shall dig the tandem back out, although unlikely to be racing it again this year, but we might do. We'll see. But then, yeah, passion of mine is bike packing. So got a couple of trips planned this year that hopefully be able to video. One that's nearly confirmed into Europe. This was on the Camino Trail in Portugal and Spain in 23. Bit of tool bike packing that was brilliant fun with Kaz. And this was part of some of the stuff we were doing for the tool bike filming that was done last year, and is touring the country at the moment. Yeah, so some more camping with friends, always good. And with a bit of luck, there'll be plenty of making and drinking tea in the country. So if you see anything in there that you like, leave a comment. Be really grateful if you want to like or subscribe, and we shall hopefully see you in a future video. Thanks very much.